What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Let me tell y'all something, man. Everything has a season. There's a season for everything, man. And when you think about certain crops, certain fruits, certain vegetables that you grow, there are some that can only grow at a certain time of the year. So they have to be planted at a certain time in order for it to line up when it's time for the harvest to come in. I'm saying all that to say that a lot of times, man, you got to understand something. You can say the right thing, but you can say it at the wrong time. And if you're saying the right thing at the wrong time, then the result, the effect, might not be the desired effect. The harvest might not be what you expect it to be or what it could be had this been said or done in the right season. It's a season for everything, and you got to make sure that it lines up. So we live in a time where we got to be real smart. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, "Think 5 times before you speak." Many of us don't think once before we speak. We just react. We're just very reactionary, and we're quick to just see it, say it, see it, say it, and well, I should say, see it, say it, and that can be a problem if we don't take time to process what it is that we see, or in some cases, to actually process and study what we think we see. Because there are a lot of times where what's presented to us on the surface looks like one thing, but in actuality is something totally different. Or the details are not fully there in the beginning, and now we've jumped the gun and let our mouth get ahead of of truth without putting everything together, and you can find yourself in a bad situation. So being strategic in our thoughts and our actions and our words is the order of the day. It's the order of the day. You got to watch what you say, and you got to watch who you say it around, which is really, really important. Because if you say something dumb around a couple of the homies, or saying it to yourself, or whatever the case might be, pretty much no harm done. But if you're saying something real or dumb around the wrong people, then that can lead to a situation where you find yourself in some grease at some point. You're talking around the wrong coworker at work. Uh, you're talking around the wrong person at school. You're saying something to the wrong family member in a particular setting that you shouldn't say. Um, these are the types of things that we got to really be mindful of in this day and age that we living in, because I've said many times there are situations where even if you go and have a problem with somebody, you going at it with somebody, and a lot of, for some reason, we just love making our personal discrepancies public. We love going public. We love um, putting everything out on social media, all our feelings, everything we feel. See, just because we feel it, and even just because it might be true, that don't mean you have to say it, just randomly, just to say it, you know. And I'll go a step further. Just because somebody asks you what your opinion is about something, it don't always mean that you should give it, because you could be getting lured into a setup, and people will come at you innocently to ask you what you think about this particular thing or whatever, and then you'll start getting diarrhea at the mouth because you want to show that you're knowledgeable, that you know, or you want to express your opinion and let everybody know what. Nah, you never know what you're walking into. Now, of course, there are innocent situations. Like I say, you got people that's your circle that you rock with that y'all just talking about something. All right, that's cool, um, maybe, but don't fall into that trap when you at work, man. Don't fall into that trap on a social media post. How many times have you seen a lot of these cats, these racist cats? They they'll do something racist and then it's filmed and then they'll get put on social media and they lose their job, or you may put up a post about something and somebody takes issue with it and you find yourself in hot water behind it. You commenting on stuff like that, man. And it's not a matter of being scared or cowardly. It's a matter of what I said earlier. It's a matter of being strategic and just knowing you got to know when to hold your words, you know. Plus, the world we live in, you see too many situations where, you can become a target if you're not wise in the way that you utilize your words, in the way that you openly display your thought process. It's a time and place for everything, but you have to do it in the right season. And if you do it in the right season, then the results will be to your benefit. But that's all I wanted to say to y'all today. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to this channel. Make sure you subscribe to the Underground Dialogue podcast channel and Legends 34 Sports podcast. And I will catch y'all with another one real soon. It's your big brother K-Rino. Peace and love.